Well, it's a lesson that I think you should apply to your wrestling, but also so that so this move can drill a little better. Just because I saw a couple groups out there to where you have your hands locked, all right, on a leg attack, and the guy does a good job of getting off the position. All right. Does everybody understand what I mean when I say getting off the position? What the difference is? So on the position, this is still 50-50, right? Everybody see my hips are kind of over his head and his shoulder and his lock. I'm still on the position. That means I'm not safe yet. All right. He's still got a lot of options. He can run backside. He can pop me up. I'm on the position. Okay. He can cut me back. All right. Getting off the position is sliding off to a point to where he can't finish. All right. I don't care how strong he is. I'm too far off the position. All right. But what I'm seeing happen, and this is for the shooter, okay? And we had a guy on our team that was notorious for this. He would sacrifice positioning to maintain his hands being locked. Anybody guess who it is? Seb, come on, you got this. Think of a wrestler, Buckeye. You got him?
Julius.
There you go. All right. He thought that he thought like this was the safe haven here. He's making sure that his hands were locked. Okay. So he would give up complete body position. As the guy got off the position, he'd end up like this. Start sprawling, be like this.
Like this, yeah, but my hands are still locked. I'm golden, baby.
You know what I mean? Not to make fun of Johnny, but that's what I do. All right. Post that on. Post that for the Julius.
I'm floating over me.
And Johnny's my boy. That's why I can make these jokes, and he knows it too. But does everybody understand? Yes, my hands were still locked. The positioning that I gave up with my body was bad, right? And where's my guy? Right here, right? So you went completely flat, you know, to hang on. If he starts getting off the position, and this is something that you should know from your wrestling, there comes a point where your hands are locked, but he starts sliding off the position where you know you're like this. I ain't finishing this guy. Don't be married to the leg, okay? Don't glue yourself to the leg. Undo it. Recover. Front headlock. Defense. All right? Grab that elbow. So you have to understand this is a feel thing, right? This is reps. He starts sliding. Just slide straight back. Anna. He starts sliding off. I'm not going to go flat. He starts pushing on my knees. I'm going to pull out. All right? Or wrestle. I'd rather wrestle from. Go ahead. Front headlock. I'd rather wrestle from here. All right? And have a chance to clear it and get out of the position, then be flat on my stomach with my hands locked like this. Worried about him high legging, okay? Getting takedown, okay? Does that make sense? So, as a partner, yeah, he's getting the reps in right now. He's working on his baseline defense, knee sprawl, stuff in my head. But we have to be a good partner and sturdy, all right? So he starts getting off. Pops and lock, I still stay sturdy. You're going to want to be in this position anyway. Don't just go, flat. Got me. All right? So we're going to go out for about 1 more minute. I'm going to add one thing. The second that lock pops, lock pops, whether it's single leg or single leg would be here, or high crotch, either way, doesn't matter. I want to see that hand that was on the head shoot the inside armpit, right here. Okay? Across his face, not this way, okay? Bring your hand across his head so it's on the same side, armpit. Armpit here, lock him in, and again, I'm pressing Dylan down, all right? This is a pressure go behind. This isn't a speed go behind to where he shoots and I fly, disappear, run backside. This is, man, we were in a locked in position. We're in a lock-in position. This is going to be a pressure go behind. Armpit, hamstring, or ankle. And as I run on my toes, I make sure I keep the pressure down. All right? Too often I see guys slide off to try to run behind, and then he knee pounds, disappears. We don't get it. All right? I want to make sure here there's so much pressure on Dylan that he can't come find me with his arm, and he can't circle up into me. So I'm pressuring down like this and running behind. to a go behind. All right? So you'll get that go behind off high crotch, baseline defense, and single baseline defense. And partner, be sturdy. All right? If he pops your lock, don't sacrifice positioning for lock. Sacrifice your lock for positioning and wrestle from one knee. Let's go. 1, 2, 3.